Hello ladies and gentlemen out there, my name is Kiza Martha and yet here for the topic I handled, and that is preparing for a successful and good marriage. And we did not talk about the health or examinations, medical examinations you need to do before you jump into this life commitment called marriage. It is very important to go there when you are very well aware of what is happening around you and your spouse to be. One of them is HIV. It is very important that you take a test and you know your status. Even if one of you is HIV positive or both are negative, that is very perfect. But if you love your partner, your friend, and he or she is HIV positive, it is you and her to find out, to agree on what to do, other than going into it and you start regrets later. Another one is blood compatibility, to look for sickle cells. If any of you has is a potential sickle cell sickler that may even affect the children, that is very, very bad. To maintain a sickle cell child is very, very expensive, and if you agree to continue, it is at least you go when you are aware that in the future when we give birth, this we are likely to go through this and that, and you prepare for it. Another test is the fertility test, and on this one people think like it is always women who need to be tested. Oh no, even men have fertility issues, and sometimes you realize that couples go for, after failing to get children, a woman does all those tests that are involved, and she's okay. They say it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, until later they discover it is a man with a problem. So it's not to say that if your friend has a problem and therefore you quit or don't go ahead, but quitting is one of the options, but it's not always that you have to quit. Sometimes you agree to continue, but you continue when you are informed of what to do in case, other than being caught unawares. Or if there is a problem, none of those problems are treatable, so that you start as early as possible to treat a condition before it gets worse. There is also blood group. As you're aware, we have ABC, O, or AB, or each of these ones can be either negative or positive, and without going into details, there could be something called resource incompatibility, and in that case you find that you get the pregnancies are terminated by themselves, or a lady fails to conceive completely because of resource factor incompatibility. It is always good to go and that one is checked. There is also chronic medical conditions like kidney diseases, like heart diseases, like diabetic conditions, like we talked of sickle cell, hepatitis B, addictions, And when we talk of addictions, it can be addictions from drug abuse, or addictions from any kind of behavior, including sexual behavior, like pedophile or satyriasis. Pedophilia is a person whose sexual fantasies and involvement is about children. The engaged person wants continuously to abuse children as a sexual disorder. All satyriasis, not they are related, but for a pedophilia wants always to go with the children, and the other one could either be children or adults, but it is a condition that should be treatable by desensitizing. That is it's done in mental health settings by psychologists or mental health staff. Unless that is done, the person can continue also into your marriage doing the same kind of thing as a disorder, and jumping out of marriage is not always good. I don't encourage it. Prepare to be there and stay there as a lifetime commitment. And what is important is to prepare before you go there, to know if your friend has a problem or they are safe. There are other mental health disorders, very many of them, apart from pedophilia and satyriasis. And you may meet a person who has been going through mental health rehabilitation, and they seem stable, but when you are together, he or she does not want to disclose because she likes this marriage. It has maybe been there before, and she does not want any kind of disclosure. That means she will also not continue to go. She will, for treatment, she may get a relapse. A relapse is that the condition comes back, and the causes of the relapse could be that maybe if somebody was using substance abuse, may, because you can no longer go for treatment, the person's conditions comes back. Others, when there is a financial problem in the family, in the relationship, it comes back. If they stop medication as mentioned, or if they change their social systems, father has been there for them, mother has been there for them, sisters and brothers, telling the person, take your drug, and here is the person who did not disclose, and they relapse. And sleep disorders also can bring back relapses. Even something small like a nagging partner and such kind of things. So please, ladies and gentlemen out there, as you prepare to go for marriages, and even parents, as you prepare your children, your daughters and sons to join in marriages, encourage them also to go for medical examinations, so that we can save our families, save our marriages from breaking. Breaking a marriage is something very expensive, because you put in a lot of resources before it is called a marriage that stands. So breaking it, scattering it, brings a lot of family problems and community problems. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop there. Check my website at mamafamily.org for more information. Bye bye.